It's like a rooftop restaurant, like real bougie. So I was trying to look the part. I want to look the part. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a story time about how I got scammed by a hairstylist the day before my birthday. All right, so yeah, it was crazy, it was wild, it was disastrous, and we'll get right to it. So I have my laptop with me because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any detail. I wanted to lead you guys up correctly so that you guys can see why this happened. Because every time I explain to someone, they're just kind of like, what, how? And like, people are like, how could that happen to you? Like, you weren't, you didn't do this, that, and that. Like, I did everything I think a normal person would have done to double check everything, but I still got scammed, all right? So let's break it down from the top, okay? It's like my birthday. My birthday actually this year was the day of Thanksgiving. And so a month before, either like late October or like the first week of November, I'm like, ooh, like I want to do something for my birthday. I don't really know what because of COVID. I can't really, have like a big old gathering with my friends. So I want to do something to make myself feel special. I want to have a photo shoot. Typical, stereotypical thing girls do these days, just have a photo shoot for their birthday. So, okay, cool. I'm gonna, book my hair appointment, my makeup appointment, my photo shoot appointment, and we're gonna have a nice little day. So I'm, like the first week or whatever, I'm like looking for different hairstylists who can do my wig. So what I wanted was, I wanted this wig that I have now, and I'll explain how I have this now. So I wanted, a wig installation. Yeah, I wanted a wig to be constructed, it to be installed and customized on me and colored, all right? So that was my goal, and that's why I went for my birthday for my photo shoot. So then, I think this is where I kind of went wrong. I am very, very cheap. I do not like to spend money. I don't like to spend my own money, like every other person, like I'm very frugal when it comes to me actually spending my own dime. So what made this whole hairstylist search a big issue was I didn't want to pay what people were charging me. So yeah, I'm like searching, and I finally, like, I'm talking to so many people, different people, and I find this one lady, and we're talking and everything, and she tells me she'll like do, wig construction, installation, custom color, everything, $200. And it didn't start off that way. I think she started at like $250 or like $275. And I was like, I don't know, I'll get back to you. Then she's like, how much you wanna pay? And then blah, blah, blah. I was like, Then she was like, okay, for you, I'll give you $200 for everything. So I'm like, whoa, whoa. Like, keep in mind, for people who may not get, wig installations or whatever, this can range, for what I'm asking for, this can range anywhere from like $300 to $500. So for someone who was willing to give it to me for $200, I was like ecstatic, like, yes, like I got what I wanted for the price that I wanted. So I'm like, yes, like, yes, I got everything. And I'm even looking at her pictures. Her pictures look bomb, all the models are like really nice. The hairs are seamless. I can't even see the closures or, the lace or anything. It looks good. So I'm like, yes, I scored, all right? So then I look at her bio. She's like, oh, she travels to North Carolina, Atlanta, Dallas, Florida. And like, I was just kind of like, how can you fly those places? But whatever, she travels. And I was trying to, like, confirm with her. We confirmed price. I'm like, okay, like, let me know where you're at. If you're in Charlotte, like, let me know your address. And she was like, I'll send you my address once you give me $100 security deposit for your appointment. So at first when she said that, I was kind of rubbed off because I always, communicate with people through Instagram for whatever appointment, hair, makeup, whatever. And I've never paid more than $25 to $50 to secure an appointment. So I was kind of like, why do I have to pay so much? Like, why do I have to pay half, for the appointment? But I'm like, whatever. She was saying that I had to pay that much because she's thrown me such a good deal. She can't afford, quote unquote, for her clients to cancel last minute. So that's why she wanted to she wanted me to pay $100 to secure my appointment. So even though I was kind of uncomfortable, I was like, whatever, fine. I want my hair done and it's really cheap. I can live. So then I gave her the $100. I'm like, okay, like, what's your address? Then she was like, I will give you the address once you pay in full. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? And she is like, oh, like, if you don't pay in full before the appointment, I'm gonna charge you a rush fee. And I'm like, whoa, 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 you were not saying all this before I paid the security deposit. So why are you acting, adding extra? So I'm like, okay, like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I'm throwing you a great deal, blah, blah, blah. And I just got fed up and I was like, no. Like, I wrote her a nice long paragraph. I had, someone read it over to make sure my tone wasn't crazy and I wasn't being disrespectful. But I was like, listen, I've done this before. And I know best professional practice is you're going to, through, digital world, you're going to pay a security deposit, whether it's, half the price or, less. And I'm gonna pay you before I secure my appointment, and then I'll pay you the rest once it's done. Because what if I don't even like it? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, whatever, fine. She didn't want to fight me on it. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, you're being weird. Then a couple of weeks go by, and we're hitting like the day before my appointment, which is the day before my birthday, 2 days before my birthday. And I text her at 10 p.m. the night before my appointment with her. And keep in mind, at this time I had twists or braids or whatever, so I had to take my hair out. And so I'm asking her before I take out my braids, because one thing about me is I don't just keep my for personal reasons, I just don't keep my natural hair out. Like, I just get it done. It's always done. I like my hair done. I feel great when I have my hair done, So if I'm taking out my braids, I need to know for sure I'm getting my hair done ASAP. So I take out my braids the night before. Once she confirms, it's like, yeah, girl, I'll see you tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I take out my braids. I said at 10 p.m. So I'm like up to like 3, 4 a.m. Took it out, washing it, conditioning it, all that, like prepping my hair to get my hair done the next day. So then I wake up the next morning at like 8:30 after I stay up to like 3, 4 a.m. And I, get ready at 8:30. I drive to the appointment. I drive to the address she sends me. And so I walk in and I say, hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And I say my name. They ask me what my name is. I say my name. And they're like, actually, like, your name's not in the books. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? My name is not in the books. What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, like, your name's not in the books. Like, who are you here to see? And I told them the name of this hairstylist I've been talking to on Instagram. And I'm like, is this address of blah, blah? And they're like, yeah, your address is correct, but the hairstylist you're talking about doesn't work here, and you're not in our books. I think you've been scammed. At this point, natural head me. The day before my birthday, and keep in mind, this is like Thanksgiving Eve. So the whole, area is ready. Everyone's scrambling because everyone's doing things last minute. So now I just found out I've been scammed. And she's like, oh, did you have to pay for this appointment? I'm like, yes, I paid $100 to secure this appointment time. So I'm confused. I'm confused and I'm mad and I'm livid. I'm walking in with my hat on, sweatshirt, hoodie on, because I'm trying to like be incognito and like, just get my hair done. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, bro, what do I do now? Keep in mind also, my best friend, her birthday dinner was at night. So I was thinking that I would have my hair done during the day, do my photo shoot, and then go to her birthday dinner that night at 7. All right, so my appointment was supposed to be at 10 a.m. Okay, before I even get into that, I messaged the girl who I'm supposed to have who's supposed to do my hair. And then I'm like, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm here. They're saying you don't work here. Like, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm going to report you. I'm going to say anything. And before I even sent that, once I realized she was a scam, I went ahead and started screenshotting all this stuff, because I was like, I feel like something's wrong. And just in case this is actually as crazy as I think it is, I need to have proof, because I don't want her to delete the messages, before. So I delete the message, and then that's when I say, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. They say you don't work here. Blah, blah, blah. She doesn't respond. All right. So then 5-10 minutes pass, and I try to like reach out to her again. She just blocked me. She blocked me. And at that point, I was like, no, this is as crazy as it seems yet. So I'm like, no, she really just scammed me. She really just scammed me. And I'm just freaking out like, yo, what do I do? And I already had like other things to do. Like I said, my best friend's dinner that night. I had to run Thanksgiving errands. I had to wait 2 hours in line for honey baked ham and a whole bunch of stuff. Buy my birthday cake and go pick it up. Like, I had a lot to do, just like every other person the day before Thanksgiving, running around. So also in addition, like, my best friend whose birthday dinner was that night, it's her birthday, 1, and then 2, she's the only person that I know who can do hair, you know, and also sells hair. And I'm asking her, can she like do like a last minute thing for me, blah, blah. But I felt so, after I really bugged her, and I feel so bad, and I'm so thankful for her because she was so nice to me the day for my birthday, and it was her birthday, and I was like, can you please do my hair? I can't, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so sorry, like, and she was like trying to help me, but I could tell I was also like adding more stress to her day when she's supposed to already have like a happy day, and her birthday in itself is already stressful, and I was just adding more. So I was like, whatever, I just get my hair done, you know, whatever, I'll just get a blowout. You know, I'll blow out my natural hair. I haven't even done that in like 5 years. So I didn't even know what this was gonna look like. But I was like, it's anything better than not getting my hair done for this dinner. And the dinner was like in a really fancy place. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to Fahrenheit in Charlotte. It's like a rooftop restaurant, like real bougie. So I was trying to look the part. I wasn't looking the part. I was scared. And it just wasn't it. So I'm like, whatever. Luckily, my boyfriend's mother referred me to her hairstylist, right? So we booked an appointment for like 4 p.m. And this is after I'm already messaging so many different people in Charlotte. Do you have a wig? Do you have it installed? Can you install it? It's like someone would have a wig but don't have time to book me for the day, or someone can install it but they don't have a wig for me. It was like all over the place. And that's why I agreed to just say, whatever, I'll get blow out my natural hair. And we'll just forget the whole wig thing. So I go with the appointment that my boyfriend's mom's stylist could do for me. So I go there, I get there, and her name was Sparkles. I think that's so cute because if anyone knows me, they know that I love sparkles and I love pink. So the fact that her name was Sparkles, it's kind of cute, you know? Like, it just fit with, like, I feel like it was just meant to be. So then I get to Sparkles and she is like, she actually like left her family. She wasn't even in the shop, like, you know, all day. She left her family just to do my hair. So she was walking in just as I was, and I was waiting for her, and she got there. And then she was like, like, you know, you want to blow up, but I can tell that, like, you really wanted what you initially want to do was to get a wig. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, what am I going to do now? It's ready, like, for my my friend's birthday dinner is at 7, like, whatever. I'm just over it now. And then she was like, well, I'm going to try and see what I can do. I know someone who does wigs and does install it, and I don't think, you know, it might not happen, but she might be able to, you know, come through, but no guarantees, but I'm going to at least try. So I'm going to send a couple of texts and see what I can do. So I'm just like, whatever, you know, like, everyone's booked. There's no way someone's going to be ready, you know, the day before Thanksgiving, so last minute for this appointment. So I didn't even hope for it. Then, like, she, like, washes my hair, and, like, she's, like, prepping me to blow up my hair. And she's like, wait, someone text me back. And I was like, what? What? What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, like, someone just agreed they can do your hair. You can get your wig installed, and they have a wig, Ovage, 26 inches, which is the one I'm wearing on my head right now, okay? So I'm like, whoa, like, look at God. This is amazing. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, she said, yeah, she's gonna come. So keep in mind, this hairstylist was in downtown Charlotte. The person who was gonna come to do my wig lived in the university area, and that's like North Charlotte, and that's like at least a 30-minute drive. So the woman drove 30 minutes just to do my hair. and I was so grateful. Shout out to the Swiss Wigs on Instagram. I'll put her name right here. She came through for me and she just slayed me. I will put some pictures, you know, of my birthday somewhere as well. And yeah, it was just like great. And she slayed that thing and it looks so good. You know, like, I'm just wrapping it up because like I just I wanted to like do my get all ready for the video, but yeah, like, it was so good. And it's still so nice. The hair is so nice, and she slayed me. Like, listen, like I was just so happy and so ecstatic, and she was so cool, and it was a great time, and everything ended up working out. But I still was late to my best friend's dinner. It was, I was at least an hour and a half late, but I came, I tried my best, and that was my day. But my thing is, the only reason why I want to tell the story is because I would have never thought this would happen. I thought that with COVID and with the pandemic and with the, you know, huge boost in online businesses, that people, like, it's not, I don't know, it's a naive thing. Like, I didn't really think people we're still scamming the way this happened to me. So I'm telling this to you so that you can be careful when you're booking with people that you don't know. I now vow to myself, I will never book with anyone that's like, say like a hairstylist, like post a video, and like if I don't know at least one person like in their chair before, like I'm never gonna use them. Or I'm only gonna use them if like someone I know personally refers me to them, so I can know they actually use this person frequently. If it's not one of those two scenarios, I am never going to a new person again. And that's kind of scary to say because I hate like, you know, closing out to me people who are probably like amazing, but until I have like real credible evidence that this is a real person, like a real deal, no, I can get a real experience, I'm not putting myself in that predicament ever again. So yes, I was scammed of $100, and I still need to call and see if I can get that refunded. I don't know. Maybe I'll, you know, update you guys on how that goes. But that was it for my birthday, and it was crazy. Like I was running around like, my hair, like I need my hair done. Like I was a mess, but I mean, you know, God is good. God always pulls through no matter what. So yes, always stay hopeful and don't be like me. Bye y'all.